Howdy Neighbors, welcome back to Fault Milestone One. Last time we entered this super cool tavern. And apparently we also have coupons, so that throws me to bits. Anyway, let's continue. It certainly is. I'm awestruck. Ivil's Tower, or Tavern, whoops. The huge wooden structure has an aroma of smoke and wood chips drifting through the air. It's just like one of those taverns you hear of in fairy tales. Wow, Retona, what is all this? Delphine squatted down and stared at what lay spread all across the floor. The floor was covered in some kind of sawdust, or shells of some sort, leaving the original floor completely concealed. It sure is a pretty interesting place, right? Have a look at that. Rin pointed toward the middle of the building. What? It's enormous. The interior of the structure extended all the way to 3 whole stories, resembling a coliseum of sorts. A spiral staircase using a large tree as its motif extended all the way to the top floor. The stairs were used for delivering orders and such. Is that a whole tree? Oh, look at it again. The large tree's canopy reaches all the way to the top and acts as the ceiling for the uppermost floor. You won't notice it until you get a closer look. You can see the night sky through the gaps between the leaves of the tree. It is indeed. This entire place was constructed around this tree. That's amazing. Marvelous. Truly marvelous, isn't it, Retona? But what are they going to do when it rains? The interior is lined with casks and casks of alcohol. They seem to reach all the way to the 3rd floor. But the casks serve as some kind of divider. Truly befuddling architectural design. This place is one of Cadia's main attractions. The brewery at Ivil's is responsible for producing 60% of all liquor in Sector 3. Brewery, you say? Behind those casks is the brewery, different from the tavern itself. Is that so? Suddenly. Hey, everyone, listen up. I heard a voice from above, resonating through the entire tavern. And the entire place falls silent. Who dares? We look up, we see a man standing on the railing of the 2nd floor, a glass of beer in hand. Today I finally gotten myself canned from work. Now I don't have to see that damned boss man ever again. Time for a celebratory drink. All you brats in the tavern, your next drink is on me. Good old Hearts Fun? Hearts Fun? Of cheering voice throughout. Hey, ain't that boss man of yours your old man? You're damn right he is, that stupid old coot. Ha 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 ha. And I bet you're going to be begging to head back tomorrow or the day after. Oh, bite me. Like hell I'm gonna do that. Keep it coming, Hersvin. Here's to more free booze. Sure, more free booze for you. Just give me a job first. Hey, if you got fired, just how the hell are you gonna pay for all the booze that you're giving out? Well, of course, I sure as hell can't. You know, score. Looks like I'll be washing dishes for you for a month. Wow, here's fun. You're such a generous gent. Oh, that's so. Why don't you marry me? Over my dead body. Everyone locked up a storm. Alright, bottoms up, everyone. Every single person in the tavern goes, woo! And they all share a hearty toast. The cheers roared with an intensity that shook you to your very core. This place sure is something. That's just how this place is. I suppose for you two, it might be a little, well, I'm already used to it, so I don't mind. But Sophie might not yet be ready for a place like this. We're gonna find a quieter place. I love it! What? Oh no. She's got that sparkle in her eyes. Retona, let's see her, okay? It looks so fun here. But if some kind of trouble popped up, Waiter, I'd like a table for 3, please. In an instant, Sophie vanishes from my sight. Oh, yes ma'am. I'm a little busy here. So could you just see yourselves in a booth inside? Aye aye. Wait, Sophie. What? Really? We're eating here. Good grief. Pension for merrymaking must run in the GamesRHard family. The GamesRHard whoops. Just what do you plan to do if something happens? I whispered to Sophie. That'll be fine. Everyone's having so much fun. That doesn't even make sense. I would love places like these. It's so fun and warm and cozy. King Vala also had the side to him. He didn't place any distance between himself and his people. King so close to his citizens. On the surface, you'd think it was a wonderful, charming thing. However, things weren't actually that simple. Royalty must always stand atop others. Without a strong, charismatic presence, the citizenry will become uneasy. A king who is friendly with the citizens is nothing but the stuff of fantasy. From what I've heard, King Vala was quite troubled with this during his youth. There has to be an appropriate distance between a leader and his followers. Otherwise, that relationship will cease to be. Sooner or later, Sophie has to come to that realization as well. But I caution her. Take a quick glance at Sophie. I'm just gonna do Sophie because that's just the first thing that was in my head beside me. Sophie stops her mouth with Wilma's looking happy, but oh so undignified. This is pretty good. I get so happy over a bunch of walnuts. A hamster is in our midst. I've always wanted a hamster. They're so cute. A princess like her is enjoying something so pedestrian. Aww. Sophie had such a carefree smile on her face. More so than usual. Sure is nuts for those. Ha ha ha. This stuff in your face looks so funny. Room laughs. Delish. The Sophie laughs along with her. Then you just toss the shells onto the floor. Oh, I see. So all the stuff on the floor is those shells. That's pretty cool, isn't it, Retona? Magnificent. Well, never mind. I was having fun anyway. Really though, it's been so long since I've come here. Did you come here regularly before? Nope, just once a while back. That's so. This doesn't make sense. These kinds of places don't suit you at all either, Room. You think so? Isn't the kind of place a girl all by herself would go to? Well, I suppose that is true. Oh, right. How do we even order food? Point taken. Oh, you look at the menu and choose from there. Everything is being served here is written in there. Rune hands me a thick booklet placed at the edge of the table. So thick. What is this? These drawings are pretty impressive. The menu had numerous drawings of some of the dishes. It's not watercolored. It looks somewhat like graphite lead. There's color. It's the outer pole. So they couldn't have used mana to make these either. What kind of drawing technique did they employ to come up with such realistic pictures? The level of detail present in these drawings is beyond what the human hand can achieve. Those aren't drawings, but what we call photographs. A photographs. Yes. Actually, do not have menus where you're from. How do you order things then? Normally, it was set up such that whenever you enter an establishment, a Comcraft line would be activated. In the line, a list of ingredients would flow into your pouches. After entering the shop, you would already know everything they serve. There'd be no point in leaving these bundles of paper at every table. A menu, huh? Pretty inefficient way of doing things. But they have no choice. There's no mana here. That is, something similar to this. We have a lot of small establishments from where we are. There's usually a large display board hung just above the kitchen. Apparently that's how it was like before the advent of Comcraft. I've only ever seen mock-ups of it though. These cultural differences sure are interesting, huh? Even with something as simple as this. Yeah, our countries definitely are different from each other. What should we eat? Huh? I feel a strange aura from beside me. What is this? Something looks completely different. Her eyes are so fixed on that menu. With an expression more serious than I've ever seen. Could it be? I'd say those eyes are the ones able to see things that no normal person can see. Stern, dignified, clear eyes. The eyes of royalty. She finally awakened. But why now? Why here? What's the matter, milady? I feel her gaze pierce my very being. What's wrong, Selphine? Utona, Rune? Yeah? I can't read the menu. Oh, she can't read. I was surprised how much was obvious. I relied on Rune the entire time, so I didn't realize until now, but we can't actually read the language. Our radio can only interpret what is audible, not written. There's Selphine. If you just told me, then I would gladly help you read. Please don't make such a scary face. Okay, thanks. Selphine doesn't even notice. We look completely pale from seeing her expression. I'll take everything. No, you won't. Absolutely not. Everything looks so delicious. I can't decide. Just how much do you plan to eat? I'm going to get fat. I'll be fine. I'm already this hungry. That's no excuse. But Utona, look. Everything just looks so tasty. That doesn't mean you can just order every single thing. Oh, how about ordering the sampler then? That's many of the items on the menu, in bite-sized portions. I'll take that then. I'd like something easy on the stomach. Is there anything like that? A dish that's easy to digest. Well, there's really just soup, I suppose. Then I'll go with that. The line of servers brought each and every single dish on the menu to our table. Oh, this looks so amazing. Sophine's order of samples completely covered the entire table. This is quite a lot of food. Can't even finish all this. It looks delicious. Mind your manners. Seriously. Come on, lighten up, Utona. It's time to get some grub. Sophine is getting so excited that her persona is already giving way. You two are just so funny. Oh, tell me, you're actually traveling entertainers. Funny? Absolutely not. Oh, Utona, are you alright with just soup? Is that gonna be enough for you? Yes, that's something I'll have for tonight. Might be because the flow of mana here is so weak. I have no appetite. Utona, if you don't eat anything, you won't get any energy. I realize that, milady. But honestly, I can't get rid of this feeling of languidness. I don't particularly feel bad, but it's like the chill you feel right before a strong fever sets in. The feeling of your very bones awakening. Oh, right. Is it the discounts? Or to start with the new ale, right? How about we try some of that? What? Retona, you're alright with ale? Hehe, that's a mighty fine question there, Rune. We need to hide anything now. Retona here can match her drink with any man. Even one bigger than her. Better cover Sophie's mouth. Rather she not say too much. Retona, are you a heavy drinker? No, not in the slightest. Indeed she is. Retona's a real aficionado of alcohol. Nothing escapes my grasp and proclaims that in a loud voice. There's no need to shout. Ha ha ha. Well then, we really should order some. Here. They say that alcohol is the best medicine. I'm sure it'll help you feel better. And Ivol Tavern's ale is really famous. I've always wanted to try it myself too. If it were for me to do something so imprudent, I'll do later. I'd like 2 steins of new ale. Wait, since when are you the one in charge of ordering? How sly. I'll have a glass of pomegranate juice. You got it. Just a moment. In less than 10 seconds, he casually pours beer into a couple of steins. Should I go for some ale, ladies? They all look pretty young, too. We heard about the new brews always sell quickly. I figured we ought to have a head start. They sure did. And they're nice and cold, thanks to the new opera box. Enjoy. Okay, let's toast to our new friendships. I'll drink to that. Okay, let's clink our glasses together. It's good. Really good. A few places where you can get a brew this good in GamesRHard. Oh, wonderful. That's the first time all day I've seen a relax like this. It is. Have I been on edge all day? We were totally serious the whole day. Is that so? I must have been more tired than I realized. That was delicious. It sure was. Perhaps it was the ale, but I was able to eat as much as I thought I could. Well then, let's settle the bill and head back to the... This is good. This is what I wanted. What the... It sounded like a lot of glass were shattering nearby. Eek. What's going on? Please wait here, you two. I leap out of my seat and head toward the sound. A giant? You better keep your word. That's what a real man does, right? Right. Give me that bull about being a man, but you can't even pay for your own damn drink, you mooch. That herdsman fellow from earlier was quarreling with a man much larger than him. The hell to say to me? He would smash. The man smashed the wooden table twice as thick as his arm, and 2 like it was nothing. What is with that man? A subject. Both of you, please stand back. Perfect timing. I've always wanted to see how this body of mine's gonna work on a living, breathing person. What the heck? The man pulls out a cask from the packed wall, using this one hand without breaking sweat. And then, hey, what are you up to? Hey! The cask overhead. Its size is larger than his entire body. That a cask full of alcohol. It was a surreal scene. It's surreal that the jeering bystanders were all silenced. Until you're gonna hurl that thing at me. Are you gonna kill a man over some lousy tab? Yeah, I will. That'll teach you to just run your mouths off. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Shut up. He flung an empty stool in the air as he was shouting in response. Heavy bar stool zoomed through the air in a straight line. The waiter just barely managed to dodge the stool. It was quickly smashed on the wall behind him, breaking apart into pieces. If you don't want to die, then back the hell off. Retona, I'm working on it. mana in the air is too thin. I can't get that synergy right. I'll have to do this with my own mana. Please, make it in time. I'm going to refine my internal purified mana into Terra and Pyro. The right ratio, the right timing, the right synergy. Terra, Pyro, materialization, polishing, cooling. Stop screwing around. I can still stop this. Calm the hell down. Finished. Leap off the ground. Please don't get there in time. And suddenly, right in your mouth, it got you into this mess. Little piece of shadow flies in the corner of my eye. Ah! Crash. For a moment, I couldn't tell what exactly happened. Hertzfin had vanished from in front of me. In his place was Rune. Excuse me, Rune. Rune's body flying from the impact, being struck by the cask. What the heck just... You bastard. The nearby table was a launching pad and jump. Using all my strength, bring my sword downward. Sword met no resistance. It was a clean slice. The cask cleaved in two, spilling ale all over the tavern. Now loses his balance and falls flat on his rear. What the hell are you bitten? What? His eyes are fixated on the strange object pointing at his throat. Transparent sword. This glass sword can cut through even metal. Your neck is nothing in comparison. It'll cut easily through it, like a hot knife through butter. Listen, I'm only going to say this once. Don't move. We love to see a girl boss. Oh, you little. He screams at me with hate, but our match is already over. As I've got his neck pinned to the ground, the clattering of his boots against the floor tells me all I need to know. Rune. Milady, how was Rune? Oh. A reaction. Reaction. Owie. Rune, are you okay? Bet you up in a sec, okay? Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I must have tripped. Ha 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 ha. You tripped? What's wrong? There isn't a single scratch on her. What? Are you sure that you're fine? Rune just rose to her feet without a single mark or bruise. I'm fine, really. I just tripped a little. No, it's impossible. I'm 100% A-okay. Just look at me, perfectly healthy. Hey, you three, wait a minute. Dang, really. Thanks for your help back there. If you girls weren't around, I'd be pushing up daisies by now. No, I didn't do a thing. Save your gratitude for this, girl. Oh no, I didn't do anything either. I just happened to be around and then accidentally tripped. This girl, she's still terrible at lying. Wait, aren't you? Do a close look at Rune. Nah, that can't be, it's nothing. Never mind. Anyway, seriously, thanks. Please, could you let me do something in return to return the favor? Oh my. You don't need to, really. Wait, huh? On your shirt. Does that read... Yeah? Is that what that reads? Kokolis? Apparel? Like, yeah, it does. The name's Hertzfin Kokolis, second generation owner of Kokolis Apparel. So you are. That's perfect timing. What do you mean? Well, actually, I'm gonna explain the predicament to Hertzfin. As you can see, these two girls really stand out. And we've been looking for a new set of clothes. Oh, is that it? Then leave it to me. I say you have some clothes even nicer than what my old man could ever put together. Come with me. But we're going there right at this moment. It's fine, right? They're still young. Let me do you this much, okay? Besides, you'd rather have this done as soon as you can, right? Well, that is true. Just how is he going to tailor while drunk? Gotta check while the iron's hot and I'm in the mood. And I missed the whole rest of that, but that's okay. Some more hits. Then I'll be all sobered up. My curiosities just gotta get better. Just gotta get the better of me, you know? It's just ridiculous. Wow, got my clothes for us. Sure as hell I am. You girls are my saviors. These outfits are gonna be the best I make yet. Wow, return look. This fabric feels really good. Oh, this is quite... Wow. You two look fantastic. Of course I do. Who do you think I am? I was totally taken unawares. Hertzman's tailoring was second to none. Anyways, I made them nice and simple like you asked me to, but the models used in the clothes are just too beautiful that they stand out anywhere. Hertzman kept looking back at Selfie as he tilted his head. Yay! He said I'm a great model. Well, of course. He was born to the king. Born to a king said to be the most handsome of the land, and a queen blessed with both looks and intelligence. If she weren't beautiful, I'd be filing a complaint to Mother Nature herself. Still though, miss. Do you mean me? How do you like your outfit? I can't say it's the most original color palette I've ever tailored up. Black on black with a shade of gray. You're quite the looker yourself. But you want to put on a little more color. I think it looked great on you. No, I am fine with this. The color black has a tendency to absorb mana. Mana is absorbed into your clothing. It makes it easier for you to feel the levels of mana around you. For bottle crafters, who can start and finish a craft in a split second. It isn't rare that wearing black can tip the outcome of a battle. Mana crafters always have to keep that function in mind for their clothing. But on cloaks though, that style's 30 years old, you two. Do you think so? I think they look really cute. Oh, I see. Thanks for letting me know then. Well, pretty young ladies, like yourselves, really are the best for modeling this stuff. Modeling for what? Trends, fashion. It's always a changin'. The fact that you girls like this kind of look is proof that it'll be the in thing again soon. Haha, you got a point there. Boy, oh boy. It's been a long time since I've done up outfits this pretty. Feels great. Thank you so much, Mr. Hertzman. Anytime. Wait, weren't you fired? Can we just waltz in here and do all this? Yeah, it's fine. Well, Coot just does whatever he wants to. So, you just gotta learn to let it go. Otherwise, he ain't gonna last. What happened between you two? You said something more crazy to me. Insane. Absurd. Really not something you'd ever say to your own flesh and blood son. Family business, huh? It's not something that'll always go smoothly. What do you say to you? He told me not to drink while I'm on the job. That sounds perfectly rational to me. You were clearly in the wrong there. I was tailoring up some suits for a royal wedding. It's like the rule that you drink to celebrate good times. There was no such rule. Yo. Hertzman. You okay from earlier? Oh. Sorry ladies, just give me a minute here. Hertzman steps aside and begins to converse with the couple who passes by. The fabric here just makes it so easy to move. Indeed. You two really look great in those outfits. He really wasn't joking. The materials he used are fantastic. The quality of cloth is just as good, even better than my formal wear outfit. I wonder how much this would cost us if we were gonna pay. Haha. What's with the dry laugh? I took a look at the store's price list earlier. How much would it have been? You know what they say, ignorance is bliss. Wasn't that expensive. Just who is this herdsman fellow? That with that ladies. Was that your friend? Yeah. Well, actually, he's just a guy I bump into sometimes at Ivil's. Hey, herdsman. Heard you picked a fight at the tavern, is that true? That wasn't a big deal. Don't put too much worry on my fragile little heart now, okay? Or you? Me? Again, herdsman heads over to converse with the lady who passes by. Oh, if you say so then. Come on, no need to pout like that. Let's head over there sometime for dinner. Let's head over there sometime for dinner next time. It's the two of us, what do you say? Not a chance. Not even a chance. Well, if you insist. Heck yeah, I do. I'm up for it any time. After they finish talking, the lady leaves. Ah! Sorry for bailing again. You sure know a lot of people. We're the only place here that tailors up formal outfits. When you've been doing it for this long, you and your customers are practically best buddies. Hertzvan takes out a flask of alcohol and swirls it around, inhaling the vapors. Don't you think you've been drinking too much? You should slow your pace a little. It's fine. I gotta do this. It's a part of my job too. Drinking is part of your job? Yeah, sure is. The city needs a village idiot, class X, someone to bring on the laughter. What do you mean by that? Everyone in the city is tired, exhausted. These are parts. Every day there's news about how mana-related sicknesses are spreading, or how the outer pool's borders are shrinking. I just guessed you. Everyone's on edge. The borders of the outer pool are shrinking. I've never heard of that phenomenon before. Actually, now that you mention it, we haven't heard any good information about it in a while. Well, ladies, you know, it's times like these, tough times, that people have to laugh, to smile. We gotta enjoy every single day we're on this planet. Mr. Hertzvan, Wash, I think that you are a fantastic person. Ha 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 ha. It ain't nothing. I just love my booze. It's been laughed up a storm. Anyways. Thanks. Lots of dots. No way, really? Hee hee. It's pretty interesting, isn't it? Oh, and food. Farming and agriculture are just booming back in my country. It's incredible. I know, right? It's amazing, really. Exactly. Your homeland seems like such a fun place. I'm envious. You're from such a wonderful place. Why would you want to leave just to travel? Well... Oh, did I say something I shouldn't have? Let's just say we have some things to deal with. To put it another way, we're not so much traveling as we're making our way back home. We didn't intend for this to happen. Oh, I'm sorry for bringing that all up. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I've just never been to... I had this. Sane Ajrista? Myself. But from what I hear, that continent's pretty far away, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's on the complete opposite side of the planet. There was no place further than that. Curses. It's the age of exploration right now. Well, it may sound like the perfect time to adventure. The truth is that all the other nations are busy trying to protect and expand their own territories. It's utter chaos. Honestly, we need to get back home as soon as we can, but we're in a bind. We're absolute novices at traveling, so we don't even know how long the journey will take. That mean I've done nothing but get in your way as I was dragging all over town? Not at all. There's nothing to be concerned about at all, Room. We were only able to gather this much in supplies with the amount of money we had thanks to Rune, after all. She's right. We're really grateful to you, Rune. Told you I had a pie, okay? Okay? Dots. Well, thanks very much for everything today. No, the gratitude is all ours. Thanks so much for helping us out today, Rune. I share your sentiments. You have my gratitude, Rune. Oh, I know. Hey, Rune. What is it? Visterio? Huh? Okay, look at this. She sticks her hand out with her thumb and pinky spread out, while the other three fingers are kept together. Rune mimics Selphie's gesture, and they do a GamesRHard style handshake. Good job, Rune. What was that? Visterio. It's a greeting we say in our country's native language. It means luck be with you. Chona. With every encounter, luck is part of beginning and the end. It's one of the traditional sayings we have from our country. Whenever you greet or say goodbye to someone, you tell them, Visterio. Selphine. This is the best, funniest day I've had in my entire life. The kindness brings me to tears. Oh, don't exaggerate. Bertona. Visterio to you too. Yes, Visterio. I shake her hand. Hehe. You shook hers easily. Well, the sun is something. Is there a log? No. There's an encyclopedia. Oh, Jesus. Absolutely not. Alright. He just saying, yeah. It's alright. Fine. No need to worry about me. I don't think anyone in the city would even think of doing stuff to me, like kidnapping or whatever. Haha. Anyway, moving on. Yes. We two be leaving town by tomorrow. That's the plan. Tomorrow morning. Is that so? Why do you ask? How about evening? No, noon. Can you please wait for me until noon? Hey, Rotunda, you're awake. I am. What do we do tomorrow? Do you mean about Rune? There's something I'd like to give you. I don't think she has hidden intentions. I've kept an eye on her behavior all day today. She's been genuinely... Oh, and she seems to be genuinely... Oh my god. She seems to genuinely be doing this out of kindness. Of course she is. Tony, you've always been so suspicious of everyone. I'm your guardian, after all. Just treat it like an occupational disease. I know. We were together for so long, right? I don't know what she wants to give us, though. Well, shall we extend our stay to just noontime tomorrow, then? Of course, we've managed to make a friend. Who knows when the next time we'll meet will be. I don't understand how you're feeling exactly. We certainly had peculiarities, but I've grown rather fond of Rune as well. Who wouldn't? Even though we need to get back to GamesRHard as soon as we can. I figure another few hours wouldn't hurt. That's another reason why we need to leave this place as soon as we can, however. This place, the Outer Pole. It's called that because it's beyond the reach of the mana streams, emanating from the 4 mana poles. Yeah, I know that much. And it's because there's so little mana that the sediment costs so much, right? Indeed. By the way, how are you feeling right now? Well, I guess I'm pretty tired. We do quite a lot of walking and all. That's not quite what I meant. It's true that we've expended quite a lot of our stamina. However, the exhaustion that you're feeling stems primarily from the lack of mana. Huh? Our bodies are not accustomed to land with this little mana. It's akin to a place that doesn't have enough oxygen. Is that dangerous? It will be quite taxing on your body, but it's nothing life-threatening. What is dangerous, however, is that your body will acclimate to the lack of mana. Is acclimating a bad thing? Which I think is rather strange. apart from special areas like this, mana is present all throughout the planet. If the mana present in the area is so lacking that it's obstructing your way of life, then you could just move elsewhere. So why don't the people of the Outer Pole do the same? Oh, the reason is simple. Even if they wanted to, they can't leave. Why not? Being raised on a land rich with mana, staying for a short while in a place that has much less of it isn't too difficult. Our bodies will eventually get used to a small amount of mana and we can continue our lives as normal. However, the opposite of that is not possible. Why not? A person's mana system develops in the first 6 to 9 months of their life, based on the concentration of mana in their surroundings. This process determines our internal absolute limit of storing mana. For the rest of the person's life, your body will continue to take in mana from the atmosphere according to its limit. However, for people who are born and raised in the Outer Pole, this limit is as good as 0. Their bodies cannot metabolize mana. If someone like that were to go to a place with an incredibly high concentration of mana, there's a phenomenon where the mana present in the air forces itself into the body, saying that this mana cannot be metabolized by the body. Do you know what it is to the body? It's poison. Yes, in other words, mana shock occurs. Oh no. But oh my god, can I let myself read? Even if they weaken their mana consumption rate, it's said that there's something that cannot be trained up. The fact that there are no people leaving the Outer Pole is proof of that. For those who've grown up with mana, there is no resource more valuable. But those who have no connection to it, there isn't a thing more dangerous. It's similar to taking a fish that can only live in freshwater and suddenly tossing it into salt water. And that's another reason why we need to leave as soon as possible. This is only based on what I've heard. Our bodies can only last for 5 days. We absolutely cannot spend any longer than that in the Outer Pole. If we don't take care, then we may be forever confined to this place. Knowing all of this, do you still intend to wait till noon tomorrow? I'll wait. Very well then. Once you've gotten back to Rujinheim, I'm going to send Rune an invitation and ask her to come over to visit us. But with mana shock and all, that's not possible, is it? No, it's not. That means our meeting tomorrow will be our last. We'll know each other for a really short time. That doesn't change the fact that Rune is my friend. Because if I can't even treasure my friends, then being able to treasure the people of my country would be impossible for me. Sorry, Retona. I'm not being selfish, and I'm dragging you along into more danger. Nonsense, milady. Your will is mine. Really, I'm sorry. Don't be. I think your sentiment is truly, truly admirable. Please trust your discernment. I will stand by your decision no matter what. Hey! And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. So, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully, I will see you later.